Oh my gosh. Hi. How are we? I am just getting myself situated. Oh my god, I don't have my gloss, girl. Hi. How's it going? Oh my gosh, how are we? Let me still get everything situated. Just relaxing and eating ice cream? Bout time. Why you gotta do me like that, bro? Hi. Sorry, I'm like getting YouTube's side looking good because I'm sure there's a way I can like set YouTube stream to like actually look professional and good, but I haven't figured it out yet. So, love that. Love that. I guess we'll do like the metal and chill thumbnail. And then we'll do Metal Monday. How are we doing? How is life? How's everybody feeling? Do you have a good weekend? Hi, top model of death. Hi. Let me scooch this lower. Is that what I want? Or is that what I want? That might be better. Couldn't understand shit, but thankfully the English version of what? YouTube? That's so 2 years ago, right? Tell me about it. Bro, I didn't even have a big breakfast and I'm bloated as fuck. Okay, hold on. Turning that on. Turning that on. My god. I didn't bring my gloss. So, like, bestie, what is life? What is freaking life right now? I think I'm going to do the Deicide discography dive next. Now Peth 1 is over. Ooh. Did you do a discography dive on your YouTube channel or something? Or are you just like listening to it on your own time? Also, why are you copying my ideas, bro? Bro. Just on my own, yeah. Huh? Hi, Reiki. Is it Reiki? He just plays Roblox on his YouTube channel. Oh my god. Hi, Metallic Death. How are you? Hi, JT. How's it going? Hi, Justin. He actually got a notification for once. Hi, VLJ. How are you? I'm just going down the chat. Let's see. Hi, William. How's it going? Hi, Dan. How are you? Oh, good morning. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just like bestie. I'm just chilling, chilling like a villain. Do my thing. I watched Long Legs this weekend with Mr. Nicolas Cage. I'm telling you right now, expect a movie review on that on my channel just because I really want to do it. Walk 10. Hi.
10 months Hellion praise Hellion chat.
Hi, Justin. Thank you so much for resubscribing. You've been subscribed for a whole 10 fucking months, girl. That's pretty impressive. I'm also streaming on Twitch for all of my YouTube folks. So if you don't know, we do stream on Fridays just on Twitch. And we do like a listening party, which is really fun. So if you're not a part of my Discord, that's where you can submit your song requests, or on Patreon. So it's super fun. Super fun. Ooh, you saw Power Trip last night? How was that? Or last week? Power Trip is great. Happy birthday. Wish you well. Where's my gift? My gift is my presence. My gift is my time. I just put mini birthday stream because we did a birthday stream. So my birthday was on Friday, and we did a birthday stream for Twitch during the listening party. So figured we would kind of do a little mini birthday stream. It's literally just going to be me showing you what vinyls I got for my birthday and talking about the horrendous show I went to on Friday. Oh, babe. No, it's these nuts on your chin, girl. Do they have a new singer? Power Trip? I don't know. Bestie, I don't know. Yeah, I went to one of the worst shows I've ever been to since getting into metal. What about Autopsy Band? What about them, Alex? Also, welcome to the stream, bestie. How are we? I feel like this light is like way too bright. Yeah, it was the worst show I've ever been to. It was so rough. So birthday, I mostly celebrated my birthday with my family when I went to Arkansas to visit them. Mama made a pink cake and like it was super cute. And then Friday was my birthday, so I wanted to I had already paid money to go see Frozen Soul. Thank you, Devilman. I appreciate it. It was Frozen Soul and Creeping Death, Enforced, and Gates to Hell. Arkansas story. Arkansas is great. Don't knock it till you try it, bestie. Although the food used to be really good in the area my grandma lives in, but it's bad now. It's real bad. And apparently my grandmama also watches these streams, so I gotta watch my language. I got a lot of family members that watch my streams and my videos now, and I'm like, girl, I didn't realize I was that popular. I'm like, oh God. But that sounds like it should be a good light up. They do. They used to have good food. Well, my grandma's area, keep in mind, it's northern Arkansas, so it's like kind of, it used to be in the middle of BFE, you know, but there's so many young people moving out of the cities into her area and all of the surrounding little towns where they once had populations that were like, 600 people. Like, we're talking like you fart and the whole town blows over. Like, that's how small it was. But now it's like these people are moving out of the cities, they're moving into her area, and now it's gentrifying everything, and like prices are going up, and there's a frick ton of traffic. So the Frozen show was rough? Yes, unfortunately. So we'll talk about it. Honestly, I'm really disappointed, because like I said, the show was on my birthday. It was this show. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't have it pulled up. I have it pulled up, but there you go. So it was this show. Their North American Summer Tour 2024. Now, I am not saying don't go to this show. I'm not saying, X is off your list, whatever. Like, these bands are horrible. That's not what I'm saying at all. So don't misconstrue whatever that word is, my words, okay? Because I was very excited about the show. Because, Frozen Soul's obviously a revival old school death metal band. I was like, okay, I've never seen them. I already knew Creeping Death was great, or at least Trey, their guitarist, is great. The rest of the band kind of was a little lackluster, I'm gonna be honest, for the show I watched last year with them. But I was interested in seeing Creeping Death again to see if, I knew Trey was gonna kill it, but I was interested to see if the rest of the band was gonna pick it up, But, I was mostly excited for Enforced, because we've listened to them a few times in the Twitch listening parties, and that's who I was mostly interested in, and I had a feeling that they were going to be, like, the first openers. So, the opening date was the one in Oklahoma City, the date of my birthday, on Friday last week. So, that is the show we're talking about. And it's not a shitty venue. So, 89th Street is great. 89th Street's a very, very intimate, smaller little place. Definitely probably a quarter of the size maybe, or about half the size of the Diamond Ballroom in OKC. But I've seen so many bands at 89th Street. Incantation, Suffocation, Creeping Death, Skeletal Remains. We saw Death Angel played for 2.5 hours. So, I know, language, ma'am. But, so the show was supposed to start, doors open at 6:30, show was supposed to start at 7, and go until 9. And I was like, that seems like a short show for a Friday night. You know, you would think they would end at like 11. Anyway, we get there at 7. There's a massive line at the door, and there's no music playing. And in fact, like when we get there, so Frozen Soul, there was no merch at all set up. Nobody was on stage, and there were just a ton of people standing around. Now, if you know what happened on Friday, if you follow Frozen Soul's merch, you would already know the reason why they were late. So I'm just giving you the story from my perspective, like from start to finish. So, Frozen Soul, was obvious that they were not there yet, and it was, again, 7 p.m. So their merch was not set up. Enforced and Gates to Hell had their merch set up. Creeping Death was just finishing, like, putting it all up and stuff. But there was a lot of people there, a lot of people standing around, and no music. None at all. And, you know, we get there. We meet up with Skeeter Moses, who's another, like, Discord member. He's awesome, goes to a lot of the local shows here, and we literally stood around for an hour. The music did not start until 8 p.m. with Enforced going on, and so that was a little weird, and I had a feeling something was wrong. I was like, something is wrong, Frozen Soul's not here. As soon as Enforced started playing, it was so incredibly obvious that their sound guy was awful, and like, I have never experienced such horrible sound at this venue, and I don't recognize the dude that did the sound for that show. Now, I don't know if that's their personal sound guy that they brought for tour, or if that's somebody that actually is like a new hire or something for 89th Street. I really don't know. But the sound was so awful. All you could hear in Enforced's like set were the drums were massively loud, and you could only hear one of the lead guitars, and you could not hear the vocalist at all. You could not hear the second guitarist or the bass or whatever. So it was terrible. And because you couldn't hear those things, every single song sounded the same in Enforced's set. So it was super boring. The crowd was bored. People tried to get into it, but because the sound was so awful, you couldn't really vibe too much. And that's not Enforce's like fault. They were killing it on stage. They were doing what they needed to do. The issue was the same for Gates to Hell, unfortunately, which, if you're not familiar with Gates to Hell, they're like a death metal, metalcore kind of crossover. So my boyfriend was not interested in their music. Because in his opinion, it was all like, you know, slam, you know, breakdowns and stuff like that. Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce it's Russian. I'm sorry. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Hi, Thrash. Sorry, I'll catch up with chat while I'm telling this story. How are you? Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Hi, Sumit. How are you? Hi, Mark. Do you agree that Metallica is overrated and even their older material is not that great? I'm actually doing a Metallica deep dive right now, so I'll have more thoughts on that later. Hi, Khalil. How are you? Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. So, sorry, I'll get back on track. Gates to Hell I thought was okay, but the issue now with the sound guy was that you couldn't hear either guitar at all. So you could still massively hear the drums, but you couldn't hear the guitars at all. And then because their lead vocalist had a deeper voice, whereas like the lead vocalist of Enforced had a little bit more of a higher pitched voice, you could hear the vocals for Enforced and the drums, but nothing else. So I was like, bro, this is really bad. And the crowd, like, if you were at the show and you're like, oh no, it was fine, like, you know, people were into it, it's like, nah, bo. People were not. It was boring. It was really, really boring. It was big yikes. And I was very disappointed because it's like we drove an hour to this venue. Like, it is not an easy thing for, people in Stillwater to go to these metal shows. Ain't nobody come to Stillwater, okay? Nobody's coming to Oklahoma, period, this year, and it's really frustrating. But I was like, oh, it's on my birthday. Like, we'll take a chance, So, and at this point, it's 9 o'clock. It's going on 9:30 by the time Gates to Hell ended their set. Okay, keep in mind, music started at 8. They had a little bit of a pause, probably like a maybe 15 to 20 minute break while they swapped to Gates to Hell. And I was like, we have to leave like by 11 because we got an hour-long drive. And so Gates to Hell ends at 9, and then it's just like a waiting game, and Frozen Soul is still not there. I asked his door lady, I'm like, hey, is Frozen Soul like gonna be here? Did they cancel? And she's like, they'll be here at 10 p.m. opening night of their tour. So again, if you know what happened, I'm just relaying the events of like when we first got there until we got home. Because I tried to find on my shitty Android phone any sort of notifications from them. There was nothing on Facebook. There was nothing on Twitter. I don't know why I didn't check Instagram, which is where they did post something. So door lady was like, they won't be here till 10. And then I was like, I'm ready to go home. I don't know if they're going to be here. I'm not really interested in waiting. Like, the sound is so bad. And I was just bored. I was bored to tears. Nobody was really buying merch. There was just like so much. The vibe inside the venue was very weird because everything was like off schedule. The sound was bad. And it's just like people were not really vibing with it. So we left early. I was like, you know what? I'm not really interested in waiting for like Creeping Death's stuff because it's like I've already seen them. So I'm like, well, if Frozen Soul's going to get there at 10, they're going to have to like unload their van, like get everything out, tune everything, put everything on there, and then they can play. So I was like, I just don't want to wait for that, especially with the deer season and whatever. And they did have van issues. So it wasn't until we got home and we saw on their Instagram that they did have their van break down. So again, I'm not faulting Frozen Soul for this at all, because shit happens. I get it. I mean, look at like what happened to Crypta and their tour van last year, So it happens. So let's see. Here it is. I'll bring up their Instagram. So there's their van. This little dude. Can you see it? Okay, perf. So this is obviously where they have all their equipment. This is their tour van, and it broke down. They said today has been one hell of a day, but we have good news. After a van breakdown and 7 hours of trying to find a solution so we don't miss any of these shows, we are back on the road and headed to OKC for tonight's gig. That being said, we've spent about $1,500 on this today and have a nasty $4,500 repair bill coming up. We also have to get our van brought out to us and the rental back to its owner in the next few days. So if you want to show your support, come out and have fun with us. Buy your tickets if you haven't. Share this post and pick up some merch at one of the gigs. We're stoked to see you all soon. Ticket link in our bio, and then they put the tour dates. So they've already had two shows after this. They had one in Lawrence, and then they had Kansas, I think that is, and then Springfield, Missouri. So tonight they'll be playing in Louisville, Kentucky if you're interested. But yeah, that's their tour van. So essentially my thing is to give them some advice. Not that I think Frozen Souls watches my streams by any means, but to give you some advice, Frozen Soul, I don't know if Enforced and Gates to Hell knew about what was going on. I'm assuming they did. And this is also the fault of 89th Street too. They should have let the crowd know that y'all were heavily going to be late, because realistically Frozen Soul should have been there around 5 p.m. and the fact that they didn't get there till 10 p.m. is redonkulous. And for somebody that didn't know that their van had broken down, I'm like, that's extremely unprofessional for your opening night of your tour. as a headliner. Now, granted, again, things happen, so I get it. You can't, I'm not blaming them for it. I know that they've already beat themselves up to a pulp about it and been like, God, this is a horrible way to start your tour. Like, it's just an unlucky start. But you're from Fort Worth, bestie. Now, I don't know about you, but that's only 5 hours away from Oklahoma City. 5. And you're telling me your van couldn't make it 5 hours? You need to get a different van. You need to get a different van. All I'm saying is don't cheap out on your equipment. Not saying you did, but it's 5 hours. It should have made it. So, I mean, everybody else made it. And then kudos to, Gates to Hell and Enforced, because they were set up and ready to go. And they're like newer bands, too. They were set up and ready to go. Their merch, like I said, was all set up. They had their people already there and ready to go to accept payments and hand out stuff. I mean, they were ready to go. So, that's all I'm saying. It was a bad show, which is really disappointing because I wanted to see Frozen Soul, but I didn't want to wait. Honestly, I didn't want to wait, especially knowing the hour-long drive and already spending an hour waiting before the music even started. I'm like, it's just, and paired with the sound being as awful as it was at that show, I've never experienced such bad sound at that venue before. I was just like, this was just a waste of time and a waste of money, honestly. The van probably has many tours on it. This has happened forever. Oh, yeah. And I'm not saying I'm knocking them, but I'm knocking them. Hi, Haunted Entity. How are you? But I'm allowed to be critical because I spent money on tickets and I really wanted to see them. And so I was very disappointed, especially because there was no communication between them and the fans that were already there waiting for them. I mean, it gives Kanye vibes, kind of. Like, I don't know if y'all know this, but I saw Kanye during his, St. Pablo tour after his Life of Pablo, album came out. And we went there and we waited an hour and a half before his ass showed up. An hour and a half. And I'm like, what are you doing? Get off of Kim Kardashian and get in your jet and come to the damn show. Stop it. I have paid real good money for these tickets, okay? Also, it only takes 15 minutes to rent a U-Haul van for a day. There are definitely solutions available. Exactly. All you had to do was that U-Haul is not that big, bestie. It's not that big. There are other options available. You could have just rented some other van, literally just a van from U-Haul or Enterprise or something, like a little Toyota, mom with 4 kids type of van, sloshed all your crap in there and then gone. It's 5 hours. It's not that hard of a drive. It's a straight shot. So the venue should absolutely have given updates too. So it was just a communication issue. Definitely, because the venue should have done something, and then one of the bands, Enforced and Gates to Hell, were like, are you ready for Creeping Death? They never said anything about Frozen Soul. And I'm like, girl, everybody was waiting for Frozen Soul, and then people were just really disappointed with how Enforced sound. And stand in the line for 3 hours to get a cup of water. Been there, done that at ACL multiple times. I have definitely done that, and that was in Texas. That's why I don't really do festivals too often anymore, because although I would be down to go to Maryland Death Fest, but it's just the heat takes so much out of me. So, but yeah, I used to do the Austin City Limits Festival, and that was back when it was one weekend, when it was, Friday through Sunday. I went one time when they split it up to 2 weekends, and I went to one of them. And it's just rough. It's when it's summertime, it's rough going to some of these festivals. And I remember actually, like, they had Chipotle as one of the, like, food vendors. And, like, they were the most, like, bland Chipotle bowls I've ever had. Like, if you've ever had Chipotle, you know that you can, like, decorate the absolute crap out of your burrito bowl, girl. You can go ham on it. And these were, like, the most blasé, boring, boring bowls. It is a Twitter rant. You're welcome. But it was just like a blasé way to end my birthday, honestly. To deliver drinks and food to your location, right? Right? That's what I'm saying. Also, it's like way too hot. Ooh, I see your hydrate now. Thank you. You didn't get scammed out of it. Just Restream doesn't tell me. So, and then it was made better because Saturday I went to go see Longlegs. So, which was good. So, yeah, definitely the worst show I've been to. I was going to do a show recap and review and post that this Saturday, but I just don't have enough footage, and it was awful, and it was just not good. Now, that being said, go and check it out. Go check out the tour. Like I said, they're going to be in... Here, I'll bring it up one more time, just in case you're interested. They will be in Louisville, Kentucky tonight. But right now they're just kind of in middle USA. So Indianapolis, Indiana, I think is what that is. Chicago, St. Louis. Oh, they're going to St. Louis, Missouri again? Oh, they were in Springfield. Lakewood, Ohio. They're going to Buffalo. So, I mean, they're going all over. Oh my God, they're going to Little Rock, Arkansas? Girl, be careful in Little Rock, okay? Rough pickings. That's how it's pronounced? I thought the S was silent. What? So you saw Margot Robbie on Louisville? No, it's Louisville. Louis. What about Margot Robbie? Bro, she wasn't in that movie. Also, Margot Robbie is pregnant right now. Like, she's literally going to be MILF status so soon. Because these are the important things, you know? You know? You feel? Louisville? Open for Cannibal Corpse, Obituary, and Amar Amarth earlier this year. Yeah. And you know what? They're actually really good. So I actually like Frozen Soul. At least the one song. I heard one song. Okay, so I do need to check out more. But finally checked them out in the Patreon hangout stream we did this Saturday. And that was really, actually a really good song. And I have a feeling I'll probably like Frozen Soul a little more than 200 Stab Wounds. Once I actually get, a better listen. Longlegs? Oh, because Longlegs? Oh. She's so hot. Hi, Metallica fan. How are you? Welcome to stream. So one of the things that Skeeter Moses gave me was, he gave me something and then he showed me something. So when, I'm going to bring it up because I took a photo of it. So when we met up with him, he showed me this picture of an original Monstrosity cassette tape. So I don't know if you can see it or not. I know, I definitely don't have, you can't see it. That's honestly so sad. But, here, I'll bring it into my drive and then show it to you. But he basically showed it to me and was like, this is a tape that I actually got from, the old tape trading days. So I was able to actually see and hold an original Monstrosity cassette tape. Skeet, skeet, skeet. I've got videos of Frozen Soul. Ooh. Why don't you join my Discord? You can send it to me. Or you can send it to the email that's down below if you want. I don't want to see these nuts. Stop distracting me. God. And then he also gave me an old SOD magazine. SOD mag. Let's see. I'm going to upload this file and show it to y'all. I'm doxing you, Skeeter Moses. But that's okay. Is that in there now? Honestly, so rude. Well, you have an original monstrosity horror? What? An original monstrosity what? Horror Infinity demo they recorded for me at the show. Oh my god. Yeah, see, y'all have it like... That's so cool to me. Because I'm just like, God, I wish that I could have been alive and present during the tape trading days, honestly. Like, that's just so cool to me. Let me see. Sorry, I'm pulling this up for y'all. Whoops. I mean, yeah, I have it. Okay. Let's see if... There you go. So now you can see it better. If you don't like Deicide, you don't like death metal, as J-Dog says. So that's Skeeter Moses. I'm sorry, but if you didn't want me to show your face, but I am. I was probably going to put this in my video anyway. But there is the monstrosity demo, which you can see right there. If I move my face, but, you know, it's basically right there. And so that was really, really cool to see and just hold and be able to actually see a piece of history, because I showed it in my video. I basically, took a picture because I don't have that. So if you are if you are not familiar with monstrosity, then you need to familiarize yourself with it. There you go, monstrosity. Because that is the first band that Corpse Grinder was in before he was in Cannibal Corpse. So my copy is the original copied insert. That's so cool. If you don't like death, you don't like death metal. True. Hello from Russia. Hi, how are you? So that was cool. And then this is the magazine that he gave me. Are there any like good metal fanzines that you guys read or collect, like physically collect? You just followed me on IG. Yay. So this is the magazine that Skeeter Moses gave me at the show. This was like the coolest part of the show, honestly. So he said he found this while going through his like collection of just stuff. Now Skeeter Moses is really cool because he has been in the scene for a while. So like I said, he was tape trading and doing all of those things. So he's seen all of the OG bands. He's like tried to, he's like met Chris Barnes and like, he's been there when like there was so many OG metal bands coming into like 89th Street. So, I mean, he's been around the block. So, yeah, I don't think they're around either. I was trying to find some good, fanzines. But even the one that seemed the most current, like somebody mentioned it on Reddit a few years ago, it looked like it was already like debunked or defunct or whatever. So SOD Issue number 6, a whopping $5. Special bonus, free earache CD inside. And so these are the 2 CDs that he put with it. I think this is the one that is from like Earache, has like a promotional record. So it says Unisound Records presents Into the Catacthonium Volume 2 for promotional use. And then it's got Rotting Christ, Morality of a Dark Age, Elysian Fields, Insanity, Dark Hearsay, Thou Art Lord, Necromass, Equinox, Mortuary Drape is on here. So I wish there were cool mags available too, because I'm a big like physical collector of things, you know. Obviously, but I've just always, even before I got into metal, I've always been a physical media collector. Like, I'm super into movies. I'm super into film. I'm like super into movies, music, and books is what I'm trying to say. So I was, before metal, I was collecting like Rolling Stone magazines before they got too annoying for me. But yeah, Decibel's really cool. I like Decibel a lot, especially because the quality of the photos that they have, like, that's important to me, is like good quality photos, you know, girl. So this is this is the one from SOD, my bad. So this one's Earache Spring Summer Sample. This magazine is from 1995, by the way. So this is what it looks like.
Yes, queen.
Slay. Hey Johnny, thank you so much for following. I hope you're doing so well. Did you knock Chris Barnes out like Seth Putnam did? Me? Girl, I like Chris Barnes. I have a special place in my heart for 6 Feet Under. I ain't gonna lie. So, CD, not too bad. So on this CD, My Mind Still Speaks from Misery Loves Company. Mental from Dub War. We got Brutal Truth, Wish You Were Here. Extreme Noise Terror, R Word, The Earth. I can't say that. Bolt Thrower, When Glory Beckons. Fudge Tunnel with Sweet Meat. Godflesh, and there is it XNOYBIS. Scorn with Exodus. We have Entombed, Night of the Vampire, Johnny Violent, North Korea Goes Bang, Massacre with Nothing, Pitch Shifter with Triad, and AC. They have an AC song on here? No. Yeah, that's got to be who I think it is, who I also can't say on YouTube. Pepe the Gay Waiter. You have got to be absolutely kidding me. So that's the 95 sampler. Yeah, I think I have them on the list. I need an intervention? Why? What did I do? I'm just existing, bestie. Honestly, so rude. Oh, because of my 6 Feet Under thing? Look, okay? I don't know why they have a special place in my heart. I really genuinely believe it's because Nightmares of the Decomposed is such a bad album that I've like Stockholm syndrome myself into thinking it's a good album, and therefore I just spiritually and emotionally have connected to that record. I don't know. My darkness, right? Like, it's great. So yeah, I mean, this is 1995 we're talking about. So this was literally before I was born. 1 year before I was born. You're welcome. Hitting you with an annoying question. Who are your top 5 bands? Able to answer that off the top of your head? Yeah, I think so. Cannibal Corpse, because they were my first metal band ever. I love Cattle Decapitation. I love Dying Fetus. I love Deicide. and Mortician. I think those are my 5, honestly. So, I'm trying to see if there's, I know. Ooh, this is cool. I haven't really like looked through this, but that's Bowl Thrower. Pretty huge 5, to be honest. This is SOD issue number 6 from 1995. So Skeeter Moses gave me this at the Frozen Soul show on Friday. Damn, you old, bro. This magazine is older than I am. And you know, it's like, I thought I was young, so I just had my 28th birthday on Friday. 28th birthday. And it's like crazy to me because now I'm hitting the age where I'm like, bro, I thought I was the baby. I have been the baby for like ages, right? Because, like, this is from 1995. I was born in 96. So I've always thought, oh, I'm the baby generation. No, now I have a baby generation below me. So the kids that were born 10 years before me are now 18, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Like, you can't call me the baby anymore because I'm closer to 30 than I am anything else. And I'm like, God. So, oh my God, Bad Taste is put in, Brain Dead is put in here. I don't know. This looks kind of cool. Young, LOL. I mean, I'm young, but like, there's even younger people than me. Like, I'm no longer the baby. So this is the one I wanted to show you. It's talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It says, I'm going to kind of show that for a second. It says, splatter screens to blister your brain. Ooh, I think I just got a knock at the door. Can you pause for like 1 second? I'm so sorry. I think this is a delivery I'm waiting on. Hold on 1 second. I'm so sorry. Girl, I was supposed to sign for this damn thing. I was supposed to sign for this. And he just sets it down in the hot heat and then fucks off. Girl, okay. Okay. I have such a massive wedgie, too. Like, that was so... You're welcome. Bad Taste and Brain Dead are classics. Yes. Sorry, I had to leave for a second. Open it. You want me to open it? I mean, I know what it is. It's an iPhone. It's an iPhone 14. That's all it is. Honestly, so rude. I know. That's not all that it is. Like, that's amazing. Okay, I'll open it. Take a shot every time she says you're welcome. That's only like one shot. Okay, so basically I'll show more of this and then I'll open the iPhone. So I'm so surprised he didn't want me to sign it. They told me I would have to do that. So yeah, this is Leatherface. Hey Last Stand, how are you? And see if there's any other cool photos in here. Ooh. Is this Bestial Warlust? Why does that sound familiar? What? Must be nice to have an iPhone 16. Bro, they haven't even made the 16 yet. It's a 14. And I only got it because I ended up joining my... Ooh, it is Bestial Warlust. I ended up joining my boyfriend's family plan. Because, like, bro, okay, so I was with Metro POS. Okay, Metro POS. And I've been with them for like 3 years, okay? And it's on an iPhone. The phone I got was some, like, LG K40, like, you know, phone from there. And it literally was, like, made in, like, 2019, right? And I can't even download my bank app anymore because it's like not it's not compatible with the phone anymore, and it's like so frozen and I just can't use it. So yeah, I was like, I need to switch phones or update my phone or whatever. And then they closed the only Metro PCS location in Stillwater. The closest one to me is in Enid, which is an hour away. And I'm like, I'm not driving that far. So, yeah, we ended up switching, and I was able to get lucky with a new phone. So I have not listened to Be Steel War Lust. Look at Glenn Benton right there. It sounds very familiar, though. So, I was listening to your reaction video about Opeth. Still Life, that was an awesome video. Seriously, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Yes, I need to listen to more. Ooh, this is cool. Deicide interview by David Horn. Look at that. I need to do more Opeth. There's another album I'm kind of interested in checking out. But I just don't want to deal with copyright on YouTube. It's actually pain. So I either... Oh my gosh, this is like from when Symbolic came out. It's actual pain. Ooh, Deceased is in here. That's cool. Borrow Frozen Soul's van should work for an hour trip. Get wrecked. Get heckin' wrecked. Like, how bad does not, I'm like, again, I don't, you know, I definitely understand. Here's Bolt Throwers, vocalist Martin Van Drunen. Like, I understand the difficulty that they went through, but like, bro, how bad does your van have to be to not survive a 5-hour trip? A 5-hour trip. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm sorry. Everything is online, even for repairs. Yeah, it's true. All right, are you bored of this magazine? Or do you want me to show? Album reviews. Absu Marduk. There's Marduk, Opus Nocturne. Nocturne in here. Deicide's Once Upon the Cross obviously came out. Suffocation Pierced from Within came out this year. There's a album review. Not everyone can afford a nice bus, Kaya. Oh, I understand. I definitely understand. But 5 hours isn't that long of a road trip. I'm just saying. Cataclysm, Sorcery, Malevolent Creations, Eternal and Rotting Christ, Non Servium came out this year. They've got reviews for that. Sepultura's first video collection, Third World Chaos. Oh my gosh, VHS. Do it for Patreon. You have more to sell if you put that stuff on there. Oh yeah, no, I mean, I put all of my like deep dives like that on Patreon just because I have so much more freedom to do it, and they're a little more chill. I kind of like to think of it more as like a podcast, you know, so it's like we're listening to it, or like a radio show or something like that, where, you know, where it's just, you know, we're listening to stuff and we're just jamming as friends. So, all right, we're gonna open this dang thing. You ready? I saw the bus you rode on while touring on the mountain. I don't think I ever had a bus on my tours. I think we literally just packed into vehicles. We packed into cars. Like 3 different cars. Let me get my box cutter. Let's see. Ow. Where's my box cutter? Girl. Like, honestly, so rude. Ugh. I had a box cutter somewhere, and now I don't know where it is. Don't even give me that, Rusty, okay? God. Okay. 2 seconds. Let me get some scissors or something. Maybe it's in here. I found it. I hope listening to album Call Black Water Park for Pith, if you don't listen to it, I actually have a reaction on my channel. I'm surprised you watched the Still Life one first, because I did Black Water Park first. People thought I fake cried in that reaction. I'm like, nope. I get very emotional in music sometimes. So, I'm so excited to open this, honestly. Because it's going to be a more updated camera. Because I film, like, all of my videos. Hi, Miss Mia. I film all of my videos on the iPhone that I have. Poser. Thank you. I still get called a poser, and I'm like, okay, fine. Like, I don't know what more you want from me. There she go being nosy. I know. Look at her. She's finally getting spayed tomorrow, guys. I swear to God. If anything happens between now and the time you get spayed tomorrow, I'm going to scream. Okay? I have had to reschedule it like 5 times. You just saw Frozen Soul on Saturday? Yeah, I tried to see them on Friday, but their van broke down, bestie. So they were like way heckin' late. And I couldn't see them. And I also didn't want to wait to see them because I had already waited like several hours. So. But how was it? Was it good? Hi, honey. No. Ma'am. Oh my God. She just ripped ass, dude. She just like actually farted something fierce right now. Yeah, that was your butt. That was your ass. She's like staring at it like, oh my God, what was that? What was that? That was your butt. She's walking away like she shit her pants. Okay, that's the new iPhone. Yes. Okay, so their next one, we literally were just talking about this earlier in stream. Because they just did like 2 other shows. So yeah, the OKC show was rough. They didn't show up till like at least 10 p.m. And by that point, I was already gone. And the sound was awful. It was awful. I don't know if they had the same sound guy for your show. But normally they have really good sound at the venue that they were at in OKC. And it was really bad. So I don't know what to even say about what. About what? It's pink. Like, come on. It's a pink iPhone. Sounded great. Good. Because I actually started listening to I checked out like one song from Frozen Soul, and I actually really liked it. And I have a feeling I'm going to like them more than 200 Stab Wounds. So, iPhone. Wait. I thought this was a 14. You have got to be sharding my absolute knob sack. You're telling me that this is an iPhone 15? The pink one? But wait, I thought I was just getting a 14. Oh my God, my boyfriend literally is the best thing on the planet. Are you kidding? I'm gonna cry. I don't even think he's in here anymore. Dude. I was not expecting, like, literally, I was just wanting to, because I film everything on this old iPhone 8, which I've had for, like, budging ever. Like, even the home button is, like, broken. Yeah, it's one of those old ones where they had the home, the little thing. And I was like, I'm just going to transfer everything from the crappy Android to this, you know. Oh my god, and it's pink. That's so fudging cute. Ah, slay. Ah, that is gonna be so great for like the videos, dude. Like the quality of my videos now are gonna go up so much because like this thing is like she's doing her best. She's doing her best, but it can be a little fuzzy. Sometimes I want it to just look a little better. Hi, Metal19. How are you? Oh my god. I cannot believe. That is crazy. I was not expecting that. So she pink. She pink. That's kind of crazy. JT. What? Why are you rolling your eyes at me? Why are you rolling your eyes at me? That is honestly so rude. Okay. Love that shirt. Thank you. Shout out to J-Dog. I got this for Christmas, I'm pretty sure, last year. Because I really wanted it. So, it's so cute. It is. Oh my god. Wait, I'm so happy. That's literally going to, like, be so amazing for the channel. I can't wait. The amount of, like, the quality. Because, like I said, I mean, it's crazy that the iPhone 8 is, like, 10 years old. And I have, like, a 2013 iPad, I think, that's still kicking it, girl. Like, she's having a great time. Spoiled, honestly? Yes. I know, that was just a really good deal. Joined a family plan on Verizon, girl, and I got a free phone out of it. So, I want to get that shirt, bro. Get the shirt. J-Dog. J-Dog's got it in his description. If you watch his videos, I'm sure it's still available. So, you ever heard Metallica's Lulu? So, no. I am doing a Metallica deep dive right now. I just started Load, which is a load. I just started that on my birthday on Friday.
Slay!
Hey!
Slay!
Hi, Is it Scorthin? Hi, Scorthin. How are you? How's it going? Thanks so much for following. Justin, did I honor your hydrate or no? I'm sorry, bestie. I'm thirsty anyway, so I'll do it. Oh, and my blue light died. We left that for her. Load is awful. So, yeah, I mean, So, yeah, that was on Friday before the show, after the Friday music stream on Twitch. And I was like, okay, well, I think I want to take a nap before the show, so I'll put Load on. I made it 3 songs, bro. I made it 3 songs into Load. And it was a thing. It's rough. Like, Load so far is so confusing for me because I'm like, this just sounds like every bar band that's ever existed, you know? But it's like under Metallica, you know? That is so hard to get through, very painful. Yeah. So I'm excited though, because like I've never listened to really anything from Metallica except for Master of Puppets and the Black Album. So now I'm starting Load. We'll get into Reload probably tomorrow. Bro, why do their albums have to be so long? Like, Load is 1 hour and 19 minutes. Like, that's almost the length of a feature film, girl. Ain't nobody got time for all that. Like, I'm sorry. Why? YouTube algorithm led me here. Yay! Loved your reaction to the Altars of Madness album. Truly a banger. Oh, I'm so glad that you liked that video. And I'm so glad that you're here. I meant Lulu is painful. I knew what you meant. And they went back to their thrash roots with Death Magnetic. Yep, listen to one, which didn't hit me as much as it usually, or as it originally did, is what I'm trying to say. So, right now, I can tell you that Ride the Lightning is my favorite. Fade to Black is amazing, honestly. And then from there, and this could change because, again, I'm only on Load and I'm only 3 songs into Load right now. So I haven't listened to anything after where I'm at 3 songs into Load. So I really like Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All. Master of Puppets is pretty okay. Actually, my 3 favorites so far are Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All, and the Black Album. Actually, I really like the Black Album. Master of Puppets would then be the 4th one. I think it's just a little bloated, but Orion is really good. Orion is pretty dang solid. With James's vocals, I'm not a huge fan of James's vocals either. However, I want to say they're really good on not Monstrosity. I don't even know where that came from. They're really good on the Black Album, if I remember. Calls their best album Bloated. What a poser. I don't know why I said Monstrosity. Don't judge me. I get a lot of band names. It's hard for me to keep track of all these band names and albums and people. And as I get more educated and more comfortable with it, I'll be able to formulate sentences. But what we hope. A monstrosity like this dead. But yeah. So, oh my god, I literally can't even. I'm gonna have to get a pink case. I don't know. I've never used any of the new iPhones before, though, bro. Like, I'm so used to the home button, so I don't know how you use these. And she's a tall girl, bestie. I mean, that's like, maybe, she's a little smaller. So, are you looking for what the private schools are hiding from you? Excuse me? Do I have another troll in my chat? Is that the 15? It is, bro. I thought I was just going to get a 14, but this is, like, amazing. Look at that. Because I joined a family plan, my boyfriend's family plan on Verizon. And so they was just like, yeah, we're running a deal. We'll give you, like, a free phone because you're adding this person. So it only raised his mom's, like, phone bill by $2 a month. $2 a month. So, and obviously I'm paying her for the year. So, like, I pay like $56 a month right now for Metro POS. And I don't know if you care about this information, but I looked at, like, a solo, to switch to Verizon for just me to, like, get a new Verizon thing and then get it on the old iPhone I have. And that was going to be, like, $75 for, like, the minimum. Okay, I'll get it out of the box while I yabber. It was going to be, like, $75 for the minimum. And I was like, bro, like, okay, I guess I can do that. But, yeah, now it's just going to be $12 a month for me to pay back his mom. So it's, like, $150 for, like, 1 year. So I make no money doing this. I just have the 11. Hey, that's still better than the 8 that I have. So, was I supposed to rip that? Or no? I'm guessing I was. I don't know. They always make this packaging, like, so fancy. Oh my god, it's literally so pink. Hold on. Hi, Varg. How are you? Are one of my mods available to, like, mute this person? Or not? I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Mm, mm. We're having a little bit of a troll moment here. Can't mute them. Thank you. Did you block him? I'm just gonna like hide him from the channel because like bro, get the fuck out of my freaking thing. Okay, sorry. I'm here. Very, very much apologize. Twirl moment. The normal people are on Twitch. Yeah, Metallic Death, I might add you as a mod on YouTube. You better have a case. Bro, I'm gonna definitely buy one. I'm like self-conscious to touch it. Like, I don't know if my fingers are like worthy of the phone, you know? Is that weird? Girl, like damn trolls, bro. Tell me about it. Oh my shit balls. Drops the phone. Bro, are you serious? Like, that's just the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Look at that. Is that not like totally me? It's baby pink. It's like baby pink. Oh, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. That's the cutest thing. You drop it once, it's done, bro, right? Watch me like drop it in the toilet. Don't knock on all the wood you can. Oh my god, do I not have any wood anywhere? God. Okay, I'll knock on a book. There you go. A book was once wood, right? Bro, that is... Look at the camera difference. Look at the difference in the camera. Look at that. That's kind of crazy. Okay, look, camera, you got to do a little bit better than that, bestie, okay? Okay? I need you to just, like, focus. Happy for you. My iPhone 5 has lenses, right? Come on, there you go. So, oh my god, that's going to be amazing to, like, to freaking do. Alright. Alright. So that's going to help, you know, film videos and stuff. So I'm really excited. Get to film videos, do more stuff on social media. Like, I thought about upgrading and buying like a nice like camera, you know, that takes SD cards and stuff. Because I don't know if you know this girl, but I used to film all of my videos on a camera like this. Is that the 15 plus, bro? Don't tell me it is. It might be. It just says iPhone 15. I wasn't even expecting on getting. I didn't even know I was going to be getting. I thought I was going to get a 14. Oh my god. I have to like bro down my boyfriend as soon as he gets home. So this is like what I used to film all my videos on. So all the like that Altars of Madness reaction, the Cannibal Corpse, the first Cannibal Corpse reaction I ever did, I did it on this. This is a $100 camera from Amazon. Bro, don't ever let anybody tell you you need really nice equipment to start a YouTube channel. So, although this mic is not great, and I don't use this anymore, but I thought about getting a nice bigger camera with SD cards, but SD cards are so annoying to deal with, so I'll just stick that there. Just be careful, I know. Oh my god, I'm literally quaking. That's amazing. Okay, so we are going to, I'm going to show you the 2 vinyls I got for my birthday real quick, and then I'm going to hop off. But where did I even put them? Oh, here they are. Oh. Okay. So, the first one I will show you is now, I think I showed these to Twitch already. So if you were a part of my Twitch stream on Friday, you've already seen this. But my mama got me Spiritual Healing by Death. So I'm really excited about this. I need 2 more now to finish the collection, which I'm really excited about. This is the back. Mom buys a death metal record. What a win, right? I know. Well, I just put it as an option because I was like, I got to make sure. If you want your family members, though, to buy you like a vinyl record of any kind, you really need to make sure that you're detailed with what you want. Be like, buy it from this site, this specific color, this specific vinyl. You give them clear instructions. So that's what I did with my mama. So I gave her like the 3 vinyl options that I was looking for, just as an option. She was like, send me a birthday list. So I just told her like a death vinyl, the 3 albums we were missing, and she picked this one. So like I said, this is Spiritual Healing. So yeah, each of their records is like a tricolor thing. So if you're interested in purchasing some death vinyls, they did reissue a bunch of these, so they're not by any means a limited edition, but and I'm not even, if you're a major collector, I wouldn't even say that this is going to be a valuable piece in your collection later on, but if you just are wanting the record itself, Relapse has all of these. I have shown like the Sound of Perseverance double LP. That one's got a great colored vinyl. So if you go with the colored options for these, they're just a few more bucks expensive. So I think they're like maybe $24 to $26 US. And then if you get the black vinyl option, if you're looking for a cheaper option, then those are like $20 before tax US. So Mommy really knows her stuff. Me? Oh, no, my mom, she just likes to spoil me. She likes to, she knows her instructions. Double LDs. Yeah, right. But yeah, that's on Relapse. So they should still have versions available. Definitely. Boop. And then this next one, my boy got me. You thought the mommy was for you? I did. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, it's fine. You gave her the details, Raffle. No, my mama doesn't really know much about metal. She tries. I mean, she's very loving and very understanding. So I'm gonna pull up this information real quick on this so I just have it all. Okay, so this one my boyfriend got me for my birthday, and it's Deicide, their second album, Killing on Adrenaline, from 1998, and this is their limited edition white, red, and blue splatter vinyl from 2007, and this was over $100. When he told me that, I was like, are you kidding? Are you kidding? That was such a very nice gift. Did I say Deicide? I meant Dying Fetus. I said Dying Fetus, didn't I? Did I just, like, auto say Deicide? Sometimes I think I'm AI, like, honestly. That's just, like, kind of nuts. Yeah, so, Killing on Adrenaline. Who knows? Yeah, honestly, who knows? I misspeak a lot. So, just take it with a grain of salt. I blame my dyslexia. Did I say Deicide? Oh, well, there you go. I meant Dying Fetus. Sorry. Dying Schmeatus. I misspeak a lot. I can't help it. I'm sorry. It's just, love me for who I am. I try my best. So, that's the front. That's the back. Come on. Come on, camera. Gracious me. Will you focus? She's having a hard time. Anyway, first time on vinyl in 2007. Yep. So, the album, oh my God, bestie. Like, can we focus, ma'am? Please. Come on. Come on. Ugh, I know. I know it's not Deicide. I just misspoke. Here, touch my hand. You're welcome. Probably has finger oil on the lens. Bro, shut up. I don't even touch the lens. If I can get my unconditional love, we're on the struggle bus. Poser. I'm on the struggle bus right now, just trying to get the damn camera. Come on. Are you serious right now? There you freaking go. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Okay, so Killing on Adrenaline by Dying Fetus. I almost said Deicide again. So it came out in 1998. Y'all probably already know this, but it came out on CD and cassette in 1998, and then also came out as like reissue, I guess, in 2007 on CD. And then it did not come out on vinyl until 2007. So that's what this is. The first time it was ever on vinyl, which is fitting because, like, you know, July 4th was a couple weeks ago. So what game do you use for streaming? It's a Logitech 19 something HD something camera. At least she didn't say Deftones. Yeah, right. Stop being so sassy, JT. Like, honestly. Every time you come to my stream, it's like so much sass just like radiating from you. Like, good lord. But yeah, this was dope. Spun it yesterday. I love the Fetus. Honestly, this record is such a banger. Such a banger. And I think I like this more than I like Make Them Beg for Death, honestly. I am still not very familiar with Dying Fetus's discography, even though they're like my favorite band. I mean, Wrong One to F With and Make Them Beg for Death is an absolute banger, but these like earlier albums I really haven't dove into, so to finally listen to Killing on Adrenaline was dope. It was super, super dope. Who? They're gonna be in the upcoming new metal poll? Wait, who? Deftones? Are they a, wait, are they a new metal band? They baby making music? You think so? Girl, chicks love them. Do they love them as much as Typo Negative? I love Typo Negative. Everybody in my Discord and Patreon thought I was going to hate Typo Negative. And I thought I was going to love Cradle of Filth. They thought I was going to hate Typo Negative, and I love them. And then they thought I was going to hate, or they thought I was going to love Cradle of Filth, and then I hated them. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't hate them. It's just like, I like the earlier stuff from Cradle. And then I saw a live performance of Danny Filth, and it honestly, it hurt. It hurt my soul. I ain't gonna lie. It hurt my soul. Because people do be stupid. They do be stupid. They do be stupid. What's wrong with COF? Nothing's wrong with their earlier stuff. But honestly, what really gave me the ick was the live performance that COF did during the pandemic. The live performance. It's when all the artists were doing those like fake live performances where they were like in studio but with no audience, and they were like, it's a live performance, and I'm like, it was just rough. I love that reaction vid. It's so good. It's maximum cringe. So there's new Cradle of Filth coming out. I'm also bringing back the Metal Monday series. Not Metal Monday, I'm sorry. The Metal Monthly is what I meant to say. What was I going to put in here? Cradle of Filth. God. Sometimes I wonder why my brain works. Or even how it works, honestly. Words are hard. They really are, honestly. It's amazing I've made it this far. There is not. How do you know? When do they finally release their song with Ed Sheeran? Honestly, get out. Cut the cameras. We don't speak of that person here. We do not speak of him. Cradle of Filth is releasing an album in October 2024 album. Bro, how nuts is it that we're like almost in August? New Cradle of Filth album to arrive around March. You have got to be shitting me. Metal Injection just put out an article. Oh my god, no. 3 days ago. Oh, it's coming out in 2025. I know they wrote something together. That's what this article says. Cradle of Filth's new album will feature Ed Sheeran, but it won't be out this year. Well, the rumors have been floating around that he collaborated with Ed Sheeran. And now it's confirmed by at least Metal Injection. I mean, that's been an article that's been out since like January, but I think they updated it 3 days ago by saying that I think it's officially going to come out in 2025. Why would you collaborate with Ed Sheeran of all people? That is like the wildest crossover. Oh no. I think we're like one step closer to getting like Taylor Swift in on it. Like, I'm surprised she hasn't like dipped her toes into like the metal scene. We are this close to Taylor getting her toes dipped in the black nail polish that is extreme metal. And I don't know if we're ready for it. Why would she? Why would she not? Her friend Ed Sheeran is now collaborating with Danny Filth. Any opportunity she has to, like, get more cyborgs on her side. I prefer Typo Negative much to Cradle of Filth. Same. Maybe they cooperate with Ed because he's a better singer. Ed's a great singer. I will give him that. Because she wants to actually make money. Yeah, right. Right? I absolutely hate Swift. I do as she commands as well. I know you do. I have a lot of Swifties in my Discord. There's just a lot of Swifties everywhere. So you know, on my birthday photo on my Instagram page, somebody was like, "All right, Taylor Swift." And I'm like, "Excuse me?" And that was not Metallic Death that started it. It was like somebody else. Maybe she guest growls in the next Cannibal Corpse. Bro, that it would be the crossover of a lifetime. Taylor Swift and Cannibal Corpse. I would pay money for that. I'm honestly surprised she hasn't really done anything with, like, Within Temptation or Spirit Box. Maybe, you know, Lacuna Coil. Or, like, Slipknot. She hasn't done anything. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, other bigger bands she could have, like, you know, collaborated with. Are you serious? I'm just saying. Like, I'm surprised she hasn't done that. Why would she do that? Why would she not, Justin? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Why would she not? Okay. What reason would she not want to do it? They're also from the same area? Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know if she would, like, because I think it would taint her, like, good girl, you know, marketing strategy. Why would she waste time? Yeah, this is true. Honestly, I don't know. The day that she collaborates with somebody, oh my god, the day she collaborates with Infinite Annihilator is the day we go to war. That's the day. So we better just be prepared for it. Grab your battle vests. Who collabed with Metallica once? Was it Lady Gaga? Cut the cameras. Dead ass. Why? Also, those bands can't pay her anyway. Bro. They can pay in other ways. She can pay in other ways, you know? Just get creative with it, you know? Those other forms of payment that aren't involving cash. Yeah, it's true. And a lot of her fans don't know who, like, a lot of musicians are. That's what's kind of scary and sad, is where we're hitting the point with this newer generation where, like, you'll mention, like, Keith Richards, for example, and, like, there will be kids that are like, who? You know? And you're like, excuse me? What do you mean, who? How did Rusty behave this weekend, by the way? Well, she did good. She threw up on her bed last night, or the night before. So it stunk up the whole office, and now I have to wash her bedding. Yeah, she's going in for her spay tomorrow. I don't think she ate the toothpick. If she did eat a toothpick, it's gone now, and she's fine. So, you know. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. No, she's been doing good. She's been doing good. Nothing really. We gave her a bath yesterday, and that was not as traumatic as we thought it was going to be. The last time we gave her a bath was the second time she ever received one. And that, my friend, was the absolute most traumatic experience she's ever had in her entire life, to the point where she, like, subconsciously went somewhere else in her brain and was just, like, whimpering. And, like, it was so traumatic. I broke trust with her because of that experience. Thankfully, this third bath that she received yesterday was not as bad. It wasn't bad. She didn't whine. She was panting. I think it may be because we used warm water and it was hot. But she was fine. And yeah, so we'll see how she goes tomorrow. I'm dropping her off at like 7:30, 8 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm hoping everything goes well. As far as I know, the Friday stream will still go on. Like, everything will still be, like, going on and scheduled and everything. But just in case something happens, I'll let you guys know. I assume, you know, it's just going to be a normal, you know, spay surgery, get medicine, you know, take care of her and whatnot. But if in case there's something that happens, y'all will be notified. So, but I've got some content to film, so I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna do a Longlegs movie review because I'm just curious and I want to do it. And then I've also got another special video for y'all. Patreon, be on the lookout for the poll for this week, and I'll also be posting Dawkin later this week. You are? I am. You're welcome. She will get a cone. Oh, I forgot Rusty will get a cone, and she'll still be wearing it for Friday's stream. So, Margot Robbie should be in the thumbnail. We love her. But I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope you had a wonderful time in the stream, or a wonderful rest of your Monday. Stay safe this week, and check out some more videos later this week. Okay, there's gonna be lots. Ooh. Okay. Bye, you guys. Bye.